Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now on IC Cup Test Bug. We are in the round of 32 of Alt July 2011. We are going to be watching Monkey versus Pile. This is a Terran versus Zerg matchup. And let me see, while we're getting started here, I will go out and see if I can find out what level players we are dealing with here. It should not be too difficult to find. Monkey is a platinum level player and Pile is a diamond level player. So nice looking matchup here. Pile will be spawning as the orange Zerg at the top left position, and at the right center position, or the 3 o'clock position, we find Monkey spawning as the purple Terran. He is going to be walling off, it appears here, in just a moment, which is pretty standard play against a Zerg player. And Pile going to be doing the extractor trick. Nicely done. And here comes a scouting SCV by Monkey, so good job there. He is going to be getting some early scouting in. Wants to find out where his opponent is. Let's see, he is actually headed in the correct direction as well, so lucky break for him on this 3-player map. Just so everybody knows, IC Cup Test Bug is a 3-player map. I'd like it, especially for these destructible rocks right here around the little Zelnaga towers. There are 4 of them in the center of the map, and these destructible rocks change the whole landscape of the center of the map if taken out. So like you've got 2 chokes here on this side. Can't really engage those at the same time, but if you take this out, there's no choke. It's almost completely wide open here, except for a tiny paving blocker of the Zelnaga tower, and other than that, it's just wide open, so it can change the whole dynamic of this map. Really quite fun. We do have a barracks going down here for Monkey. Monkey is going to be scouting his opponent's spawning pool here, sees the timing of that, knows that he is not going for a fast expand, so, or at least not before his spawning pool. Now he is going to try and get in the way and be as much of a pest as possible. Queuing up all sorts of movement here. Going to be trying to stay one step ahead of that drone. It looks to be working at this point. Pile did scout in the incorrect direction. Oh, look at that. Sneaky, sneaky Pile. Nicely done. Getting that hatchery down, and at the same moment he is scouting up this ramp, almost getting in the base. However, this factory is going down, but he does scout the factory and is going to be turning around immediately. As you can see, this barracks is pumping out a Marine. So sitting at the top of the ramp for too long would be very, very bad for your health. That would give you a super bad day. And look at this, we do have a reactor going down for Monkey. So it looks as though we are probably going to see some Hellion play here. I'm thinking probably going to lift this factory, toss it on top of the reactor here. Now that was essentially scouted by Pile, so I mean he probably will expect that kind of play at this point. Is going to go ahead and take his expand here. Probably going to be tossing down some spine crawlers in this position, somewhere in this area here, to both block the ramp and defend the expansion. Wants to probably get a couple queens out as well, since queens take a lot of hits from Hellions. But transferring drones right now, so wants to get some mining going at this expansion. And at the same time, going to be taking out this neutral supply depot. Down goes one spine crawler. We do have a Marine trying to poke in here. Wow. That Marine, only getting a little bit of scouting information in, was not able to do any real damage. But as we expected, we do have Hellions on the way. Looks like he's going to be going for 5 total here. That is quite a few. Double factories right now. Oh my goodness, double reactored factories. So he is going almost completely Hellion play at this point. That is interesting to see. And look at this, a tech lab going down here on the barracks right now. Probably going to be switching one of these factories to that tech lab here eventually when he is done with his Hellion play. But that is a lot of Hellions. He is about to be able to do a lot of damage potentially. However, this is blocked off nicely here by Pile, so he will not be able to make it up into the main. But he will be able to demolish these Zerglings. Down they go, doing almost no damage to these guys. Oh, wow. Not gonna happen. Hellions cannot make it through there, so very, very well done there by Pile. Nice blockage. Held that off in pretty good style. Unbelievable. Look at that. He didn't lose very many of those. I think he may have lost one. I couldn't tell. I didn't notice the explosion. But definitely took a lot of damage there, but was able to scoot most of them out without him getting focused down. So nice defense here by Pile at this point. Pretty good stuff. Let's take a look here. Yeah, thanks, Sublime. So I think what you were trying to tell me was that there is not a link to my live stream in the Zeke tournament page. If that's correct, that is because they have not added my stream to their list of approved streams yet. So I have to get to that point first. Uh-oh. And my stream is down, and that's why. There we go. You guys are probably hearing me and not being able to see, so I apologize for that. But thanks, Sublime. Continuing this harass here with these Hellions doesn't look like it is working out as well as he wants it to. Units tab is going to show that he is falling slightly behind in the economy. Pile really staying on top of this economy, doing a marvelous job here. Monkey going to be taking his expand here. Looks like that will fly out to this position right here, but at the same time Pile has taken his third base. Going to be in great position now to take this win down, it looks like. Boy, these Hellions just poking in and out here trying to see what they can see. There are not many weaknesses though in this defense, so nicely done here by Pile. Uh-oh. We are about to miss a battle. Nice, always on attack move there, so nice job there by Monkey. We do have tanks on the field. Getting his tanks sieged up in position here. It looks like Monkey is going to try and make this attack stick. So it's going to come down to Pile's ability to oh, that tank is going to go down. He just got a little bit too close there before while he sieged up. This tank going to be in good position. Nicely done here by Pile. It looks like he is definitely going to be able to hold this off. Good control. Nicely done. He definitely cleaned that up in pretty good style. However, Monkey was able to expand behind that. So now it's going to come down to his ability to get back in this matchup. Units lost is going to show that he is indeed severely behind. To the tune of about 1,700 minerals plus. Going to be setting up defensively here. Wants to get this expansion cruising as fast as possible. His main is just about mined out. My goodness, look at that. Well, those are okay. Those two patches, a couple of those patches are okay. Never mind. But I mean, he's definitely about two-thirds of the way through those mineral patches. So, going to be looking to take another expansion here soon is a great idea. Pile going to be taking out these destructible rocks, moving out across the field. He has got a pretty scary sized force here when it comes down to it. He has +1 attack on these Zerglings, so that's pretty good stuff. And 5 infestors here. Going to be tough to make it in here. There's a couple siege tanks. Oh my goodness, but he is definitely going to try it. Nice fungal growth. Oh, and burrowing to get out. Oh, and scan going down. Oh, wow, these guys getting cleaned up. So nice defense here by Monkey, rather. It's a little bit of back and forth in this match. This is really fun to see. But, geez, nice attack. Units lost still favoring Pile. So Monkey's still a little bit behind. Let's take a look here at what we've got in production. We do have Stim going to be completing here. It's about halfway done. Look at that. Melee level 2. So I'm kind of expecting to see some a lot more Zerglings, maybe some Banelings. Does he even have a Baneling nest? Let's see one. But there's Melee too, so maybe he's not going to go for Banelings. Maybe he will tech straight to... oh, there's the Baneling nest. I think that's a great choice. And then he could also tech to Ultralisks as well, and really have some powerful Ultralisks towards the late game, which we are starting to approach the late game here. Look at this. Pile going to be going for his gold expand and cruising out again. Nice positioning here by Monkey. He's got, look at all these siege tanks. This is going to be a brutal line to bust through. Nice scan going down here. Pile going to be keeping better control of these infestors, it looks like this time. He's got quite a few Zerglings, though, back out here in the mix again, taking his 4th base. At the same time, Monkey taking his 3rd, so he's about to have this one up and running. Needs to be transferring some SCVs from his main, though. This main is about to be done mining. But here comes yet another attack by Pile. Really sticking with these Zergling play right now. So Zergling Infestor, kind of interesting. Units lost is going to show that Monkey is indeed still behind in that, so... I mean, those throwaway units being super effective. Now we have Banelings. Look at this. Quite a few. Looks like 14 of them. Yes, it is. And off they go. Marines stimming out here. Nicely done. Let's take a look at units lost, though. That evened it up quite a bit. That was an expensive battle for Pile. He did do quite a bit of damage, but very, very expensive. Wants to be pretty careful with the amount of resources that he commits to those Banelings with a siege line like this. Look at that siege line. He might do better dropping Banelings on top of these siege lines instead of trying to run them in there. Something to consider. But nice defense here by Monkey, so I mean, not too bad. His main is about to be completely mined out. He does have this expansion up and rolling, though. Is he going to be setting up for an expand here? I cannot tell. But the gold now running pretty solid here for Pile as well. Look at that. Adrenal glands, pneumatic carapace. That's going to help us get some drops in there. We have melee level 3. All sorts of good stuff going right now. These guys look to be setting up for some infested Terrans here on this mineral line, which is going to be super effective. Monkey trying to figure out where they went. Sieging up here in the middle of the map. Going to be leapfrogging forward here towards the gold expand. But here come all of those infested Terrans. Oh my goodness, look at this. And the reaction time not there for Monkey. All those SCVs going down, and they are definitely going to get the snipe on this orbital command. And at the same time, Monkey going to be cruising in here. But look at all these Banelings and Zerglings. just demolishing this line of tanks. And Monkey gonna be in a little bit of trouble here. Broodlords, oh wow. Broodlords out of position. They are going to be going down. Oh, he canceled the Broodlords there. That's not bad. Lots and lots of infestors here. It looks like he's going to be able to defend. But Monkey wisely taking the high ground up here. This is a pretty nice spot for him to be. So pretty well done there. And there's the GG from Monkey. Just didn't think he had it in him to keep this one going. Don't blame him there. Both of his bases were about to be mined out. So well done there by Pyle. We'll be going to game number 2 here in just a moment. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. And don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We will see you guys then.